Hey everyone, we're in Southern California in Joshua Tree National Park. We're looking to do some day hikes, a little short 1-2 mile loops or out and backs to the different areas of the park. This won't be our traditional overnight hiking type video or traditional area, so we'll see what we get out of it. I'm gonna go climb up through here, see what we can find. So you ready to go hike around Joshua Tree?
Yes. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. And then I'll beat you.
Our plan is just to head up to the Lost Horse Mine, 2 miles out and then 2 miles back. And then we've got a couple other trails, the Hidden Valley Trail, and some other areas in Joshua Tree that we want to check out. So yeah, right off the rip, we started heading uphill. Because you can't get away from elevation. Now bear in mind, we're doing all this hiking after we spent yesterday in San Diego, walking all around San Diego Zoo, up and down its hills.
4 levels of the Natural History
Yeah,
Museum.
the Natural History Museum. I woke up, my calves were tight. But I didn't want to not take an opportunity to get out here to Joshua Tree. It's funny, I lived out here for about 6 months in the Marine Corps, right up the road at 29 Palms. And I wasn't into hiking back then. So I never came out here to enjoy this national park. What do you think of that view? To get back here in the Joshua Tree National Park, there was a fee. You can go anywhere you want, and there's no quota limit for the permits, but there was a $25 fee for a vehicle permit for the entire week, so it's good for 7 days. They ask you to tape it. They give you the tape in your windshield. Maybe I'll get a chance to come back out here. All the trailheads seem to be, there's signs for everything. Everything seems to be pretty well marked. The trail that we're on right now is really easy to follow. It looks like you could take 4-wheelers or something back here. Here's what we're back here for, the Joshua Tree. There's fields and fields of trees. It's not actually a tree. I read somewhere that it's more of a part of a flower, like a lily family or something. It produces a fruit and flower. Now the Mojave Desert, this area is unique. This is one of the only places that the Joshua Tree grows, if not the only place, due to the elevation and conditions. Very cool. Kind of a gnarly looking tree. It's an ugly tree, but a cool tree. So we're hiking kind of away from the rolling views. I keep turning around and looking behind me. There's some beautiful mountains. Rolling hills. So it'll be nice. We're gonna come back up this trail. We'll have that view behind us the whole way. It'll be nice. Man, it's hot. What here, I got a thermometer on my pack. Check it out. What's the temperature?
92.
We're up to 92. And it's only like 11 o'clock.
10:30.
10:30. Normally you could say it's a dry heat, but Southern California has had a lot higher humidity the last couple weeks. So it's not quite as dry out here as you would think.
Nice breeze though.
There's a good breeze. So it looks like there was a fire through here. All of the Joshua trees are burned down to a stub. Here's where we've been coming from. So for those who aren't familiar with where Joshua Tree's at, you know, we're about 2 hours east of Los Angeles. So I'm staying down in Oceanside, or the wife and I are staying down in Oceanside. It took us a good 2 hours to get here. We're probably 3 hours south of the Mojave Desert. We're in the Mojave Desert. We're Death Valley. So 3-4 hours south of Death Valley. So I think it'd be really cool to go up there one day. What'd you find? Catherine's found some interesting blooms coming out of the cactus. I'm gonna go check them out. Oh, that's very cool. We have made it to Lost Horse Mine. Gate it off. The place is. This is too neat. Too cool. Look at that view. Time to head back. So it's really only about 2 miles to get here. Took us a little over an hour. It's about 11 o'clock right now. We just had a bit of food. We're gonna head back up the trail that we came. If it were cooler weather, I probably would just go ahead and do the whole loop. The whole loop here for Lost Mine is like 6 miles, 6.1 or 6.4 miles. Like I said, at the visitor center, they recommend that you don't do the whole loop. The temperature right now is 97 degrees. It's not going to get any cooler as the day goes on. Man, this is beautiful. think somebody's got a lot of time on their hands. Huh. That's interesting. Done, sir, done. So we did just over 4 miles. You know, in this environment, this time of year, in the heat, that's enough. The hiking in the desert is beautiful. Maybe I can get a couple more trips out here, but certainly worth the effort. You have fun?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. That's a lot of work for a GoPro shot.